Oh my god, guys, I could not have been more wrong about this card. I thought Stick was gonna suck, and now I think Stick is actually kind of busted. Like, this card seemed totally broken in this deck today. I'm calling Stick Stack Go. And here's the deal, right? I looked at Stick and I said, hey, in a vacuum, right, independently of anything else, he's worse than Maverick, and he's worse than Forge, right? Like, Forge is basically the same buff for half the cost. Maverick, basically the same buff, but you can time it, right? And that makes it way easier to play. But here's the deal. When you play all of these buffs on the stack of buffs, basically, you can create this cascade of buffs where you play Forge into Maverick and Maverick into Stick, and then Stick into whatever you want. In this deck, the design is Galactus as one of your win conditions and Brood as one of your win conditions. Dropping, you know, a 30 plus power Brood, dropping a 20 power Galactus can both be absolutely just game ending in their own ways, particularly because, like, you know, your Stick is already really big and winning a location in his own right sometimes. Sometimes you get Mother Rascani into double Sticks, and the Sticks buff the Sticks for another stack on the Stick stack buff, right? So he's like the final Stick on the stack of the Sticks. You get the idea, right? And then, like, you've got, you know, Storm and Agony as like setups here. Captain Carter I didn't even mention, but she's one of the craziest payoffs because her power transfers to Stick as well for his on reveal. So it's like, if you get your Carter up to 10, you can buff Stick even bigger. And it's just this crazy chain, which makes him just totally nuts. And like, you see Silver Surfer in this deck. This is not a Silver Surfer deck. I don't even know if I played this card maybe once or twice. And I think usually just to kind of like buff the Carter to make the Stick better. In other words, not like as the final card or anything. So he's like third string win condition in this deck. I don't even know if you really need him at all. And this deck felt great, by the way. It went 9-3, 75% win rate, up 16 cubes through 12 games, which is just like obscene numbers, right? Like, it's really, really good numbers. Cube rate just surprising everybody. Also, one thing we'll learn about Stick real short in the video as well is like Agony works with Stick, which surprised me. Even though his on reveal goes off, it seems to kind of like be live on board or whatever, and any power he gains after that still impacts his buff, which is different than Brood, because like when you play Agony Brood, the Broodlings don't get buffed by Agony, you know, because her buff hits afterwards, right? It's after the on reveal. So I thought the same thing would happen with Stick, but it turns out Agony and I think even Storm both work with Stick as long as there's like a gap, you know, and like he gets buffed and then you play the card after that. He transferred those buffs too, which made him even better than I expected him to be. And that was already so much better than I expected. So all in all, like, man, this deck blew my mind with how good it felt. Galactus actually felt legit in the deck. Brood feels crazy in the deck. And then you just got like normal Surfer stuff in there too as a backup of backup plans. Now, I do want to say for this video, my God, I've had everything go wrong. This seems to happen to me in waves, but tonight it was like, man, the cascade of buffs for Stick, a cascade of crap for me tonight. Like, in general right now, my wife had to go out of town. I had a babysitter who fell through. So I've been on full-time dad duty, which is great. We spent an awesome day together. It was so fun. Like, that's not a problem. But I didn't get to work tonight until 10:15 when she finally fell asleep, because she didn't fall asleep for an hour and a half later than normal. When I did, my stupid microphone that's been causing me problems stopped working. I didn't notice it for the first 15 minutes. So I've got a couple insane games I included at the end of the video. They just don't have any audio from me. Like, you won't hear me talking. There's game audio. So when I noticed, I fixed it, started recording more. Guess what? The freaking toddler, she spun the dial on my like sound adapter thing, whatever they're called. I can't remember the name. And blew out my mic levels a little bit. So the rest of the games, the mic's a little too loud, and it's not too bad, I don't think, but it might be a little annoying. So you're gonna get the worst. You're gonna get some games where you can't hear me at all. Some games where I'm too loud. I'm so sorry. I've got new equipment on the way, by the way, to fix the mic stuff. So that's gonna go away soon, unless it's computer related, and then God forbid I'll figure that out. But anyway, my apologies. Life is crazy. I released a video game this week too, so it's like the worst timing, man. Everything's hitting me all at once. That's how it goes. When it rains, it pours, right? In fine spirits about it all. Just bear with me. I'm sorry. But anyway, enjoy this crazy deck. Enjoy this crazy card. Like, really cool to see another like super strong, I think. Potentially, we'll see where the data lands, but my instincts tell me this could be really good. Another strong limited time game mode card, much like Mother Ascani, actually. These could actually end up being like dual meta definers in a weird way as 4 cost game mode cards. So anyway, enjoy the video. Thanks for bearing with me. Sorry for all that stuff. I'm sure things will settle soon, but enjoy this craziness. All right, guys. Ooh, that's spicy for Storm, actually. Yeah. We can't play Forge here. We're gonna wait. Opponent's doing stuff. This is sort of my first game, but also sort of like my 5th or 6th game because my sound screwed up, my mic screwed up, guys. I ordered new equipment already, but it's not here yet. I'm gonna be real with you. I am stressed. I'm recording this video at 10:31 p.m. Because I had to wait till the toddler went to bed. Because my wife had to go out of town and my babysitter fell through. I don't have time to get a replacement, so I'm on full-time toddler duty all day, which is fine. Well, you don't really want to hit Storm Forge, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have played it last turn. I'm distracted and tilted and stressed because I lost 20 minutes of recording and I'm already about 8 hours too late with this video. So, dude, like, everything's going amiss here. Galactus is pretty cool, though, actually. I like Galactus a lot. Crimson Cosmos kind of tough, too, actually. I think you probably just go for a 4/10 Galactus here, don't you? Oh, Crimson Cosmos used to, you could have played this, right? But they changed that, I think. I think that's fine. You could still just go for even more buffs on your Galactus, right? You could go Prodigy Stick. I gotta decide if I just want to rip the base Galactus next turn. Depends on hunger, maybe. Oh, that's a good sign, actually. I gotta decide, or do you want to greed it and go crazy hard and just finish on the big Galactus, right? The way this game is playing out, I feel like they're never going to get big mid. I think I actually can greed the big Galactus, which I want to do just because I think it'd be a fun highlight more than the fact that I think it might like actually be good or whatever. So yeah, Prodigy's going to buff Galactus up to 12. Stick is going to add another 5. We kind of wasted our agony taking this line, but I'm just going to go for the highlights, right? I think they want to play like Zombie Giant Man left because of the Wong, and Zombie Horde, of course, is going to be strong right. So you just kind of hope like, hey, they don't have 17 mid or whatever it is, right? They did already rip the Zombie Giant Man, though. Does that cause a problem mid where they like have a Taskmaster or something that beats me? Oh boy. Well, I don't know. Too late to worry about it now, right? We're at 19 points. I mean, if I'm being honest, like, this is also a pretty cool line. But I don't think 14-10 really does enough there, and you're already losing less. I think you just have to rip this and hope it's enough, right? Remember, it's actually 19, so... or no, it's 17. The 2 power came in after the on reveals. Never mind, it's 17-6. I mean, definitely lose like Taskmaster, but maybe Kitty Pryde's okay. Maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe we could have gone for the Galactus early, but like I said, I wanted to play for the new card and play for the highlight because I got to record this video in quick, short order. You know, I gotta get some cool games for Stick ASAP. So hopefully this takes. This was not like the perfect chain of sticks stacking, you know, where we have Carter and all that fun stuff, but it's seemingly pretty decent. Oh god, that's too many cards. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Yeah. Oh my god, wait a minute. Guys. Oh my god. Is it... How much is it? Guys. It holds. It is 19. Wait a minute. Does he update? Wait, why is it 19? Does Stick retroactively update his point value? Bro. I can't believe we've won. He gave 7, even though when he revealed, he was only 5, right? Or was he already 7, maybe? No, he was 5 when he revealed because Prodigy buffed him after the fact. That's weird to me. All right, Agony, we're going to sit on. We want to hold for Storm, potentially, right? Storm can hit at any point, so. Prodigy is not a good tempo 3, man. Eco Copy, I think. Finally learned those icons after like 2 years. It's how, like legit how long it took. Let's do this for Maverick. That's a way better start. Maverick Prodigy actually would be pretty sweet too, right? Could do some crazy stick stuff for sure, but we need another cheap card maybe to throw in that case. Island Prison, that is such an aggressive freaking... That is so aggressive, dude. What the heck? I cannot believe how aggressive that is. Also, it's like not aligned properly almost, it looks like. Bro, that just stays on the whole time, huh? Ugh. Gambit copy to hand. Oh, dude, that is so gross when you hit the Nico there. I feel like I need Galactus to win this game, so I'm just thinking about like the best way to do that, right? You want to play stick on 5, so I think you actually just Silver Surfer now. God, what a terrible line. I think that's our only way to beat Gambits, though, man. I don't know. So we're going to go 10 power on stick, a 16 power Galactus. Like, I think it's definitely doable, right? If the Gambits go off too soon is the problem, because they have a decent chance of hitting the Maverick, right? It's going to be like, if both go off, they will hit the Maverick as this line goes. But I guess it won't matter if sticks on, reveals on anyway, so maybe it's fine. Oh, actually, I forgot about Xandar hitting stick as well. So we're going to have an 11 power stick for a 17 power Galactus. I think it's probably just going to go right. I don't know. I think that seems fine, doesn't it? Oh my god, is that copy again, dude? No way. Dude, she should change, dog. That's not fair. I don't know what they're gonna do with this, but it's still not fair. Yeah, Storm Mr. Chance. I mean, I guess this is fine. Like, even if Gambits go off now, as long as Galactus hits, but the question is left or right. Where do you go? I mean, it just depends on the kind of where they're at, right? I don't know. I'm thinking left right now, honestly. I'm thinking right now, honestly. Are we gonna have priority? No, maybe, yeah, actually. Oh my god, are we gonna have priority? I think so, right? Stick's so big. I think we're gonna have priority. We're up by 12, they're up by 10, we have priority. Okay, so Galactus is guaranteed to hit. The question is, does he win at 17 points? I don't know. Does the opponent go hard right or not? Oh my god, they're snapping. I almost want to snap for 8 here, but I don't know if they're going left or right, so I don't know. I'm really scared. I wouldn't want to have to only win by 7 left. I want to have a big head start. Yes, we win the game. Did they snap this up? We just win the game, dude. This is so sick, dude. I love Stick more than any card in the world right now, and I was definitely wrong about him, which I've already talked about in the previous recording, which you'll never hear. But the Stick stack is so powerful, right? Like when I assessed Stick, I was thinking about him independently, right? Like comparing him independently to Maverick, independently to Forge, he looks terrible, right? He's so bad. But when you consider him as part of the stack, he's crazy, actually, right? Like he can scale so much harder as a part of the stack. That's what makes him so good, I think. That's what's cool. Ebonshire. Okay, that's just an extra card. That's good. Helps me find Stick, I guess. Hey, I knew it. There he is. So do we go Hope this game? I feel like I never have time to play the Hope. Like, I just want to do so many other things sooner. I mean, in theory, right, she makes up the difference anyway. Gives you a way better turn 5 in particular, so. But I want to play Stick on turn 5 often is the thing. So it's like, is she really worth it or not? I don't know. I sort of just want to go like Carter, Surfer, Stick, you know? Oh my god, yes. Carter go mid, please. Carter go mid, please. Almost a shame you can't Agony as well, but Carter go mid. Carter go mid. Actually, Hope Agony is pretty sweet for turn 4, isn't it? That's a really good turn 4. Mid's not as... But still, this is still handy, right? Like, this is actually still really nice. I think also, for a reason I don't understand, I think Stick benefits from the Agony. Based on that first game, like it doesn't make sense to me. I would think like the on reveal sets the value and then that's it. But it seems like he's gonna benefit. Is he gonna get an extra 2 basically from Agony? I don't know. This is a Zombie Galactite deck. Doesn't it animate at the beginning? I always miss it. I feel like it does, but I don't know. Oh my god, Forge is actually nuts. Forge is actually nuts. Are you kidding me? Just more power on the stick here. This has got to be Galactus right, dude. Like, there's no other play. This is insane. No! That is so frustrating. I want to die. I just want to die. I actually just, like, doesn't matter. They're just out anyway, dog. They don't care. They're out anyway. Okay. We're never going to get to know if the Agony made an impact or not. Dude, this deck's farming, by the way. Like, this is going to be the shortest video I've ever made because I'm out of time. But this deck is so sick, dude. Yeah, I think we're going to wait. Oh, dude, I don't know, man. Like, do we really wait? We don't have Storm anyway. I don't think we wait. I think we just go. I think you go Agony, Forge mid, Carter left. Wherever. You know, it don't really matter where, but just Carter on Agony. Maybe Forge right's good, right? Actually, Forge mid looks pretty good. I take it back. I think that's right. So, this is actually kind of a tough call because in theory, right, like based on the hand right now, the Carter's not really setting up anything super powerful. Because you don't have like stick chains, you know, you don't have Maverick, like, you know, there's no chains happening. So it's like Brood would almost just be better in theory. But, you know, I'm going to lean in, right? I'm going to go. Oh my God, dude. Like, it's actually 100% just not like, you know, like Brood is really the right play right now. No question. It's kind of hilarious, by the way. Like, I felt like back in the day, there was a period where Forge into Brood into Absorbing Man felt like the most broken thing imaginable. And now that just sounds so quaint. You know what I mean? Like, that just seems so quaint and bad now. Oh my God. Stick. I mean, this is just stick left and Brood wherever, right? And you, maybe you still hope because you think like stick's big enough, but like I don't even hate the Surfer just making the stick bigger. I guess this is fine though. What are you doing with that one energy though on 6? You're not doing anything with it. No, I think it's literally Surfer into stick, dude. It's so weird, but I think it's right. I think we're gonna win right by a lot, and then hopefully left just holds. This is like an Airship deck, yeah. Okay. I was like, where are these cards coming? Cards are weird. Oh my God. Do we even go Galactus mid? They haven't even played mid yet, right? Oh my God, dude. Oh, hold up. Mids, Kang. Oh. Let's get destroyed. What was that? Look like Hella, maybe? Mockingbird. I mean, that Mockingbird kind of makes me think they're like feeling safe there. Galactus is not big enough to win, right? This is a tough call, man, because I think this dominates. You're going to 13 times 3, right? So 13 and they're not going to think this is being contested. So 13 times 3, you're at 39. Yeah, as exciting as the Galactus is, and as much as it breaks my heart, I just don't see any reason they would contest right harder than this. And then I think left is super safe on the Carter, unless there's like an enchant. Yeah, see, Galactus mid might have got wrecked, dude. Yeah, I think we called it right. Okay, this was a tough. This hurt my soul a little bit, but it was definitely the right move. 39 power just out of thin air with stick is completely insane, dude. Just absolutely crazy insane. All right, stick, yeah. Stick Galactus is always my friend. Like, what's my thumbnail today gonna be? Just like Galactus with Stick's fat face on it? Like, I don't know. I said fat. It doesn't look fat at all. I have no idea. Stick on Maverick's body. Like that works out sometimes. Oh, sick. Kunlun's really cool, man. That's actually really cool with like Carter. Yeah, we'll just buff Carter here. That lines you up for the stick already. You actually can drop in Galactus left as well, which is super cool. Like this is great. Kunlun giving extra points here is just super nice. Opponent's gonna be distracted by right as well now. So we'll just like this is just a beautiful setup. I don't really have a lot to do next turn. I guess maybe you go. You don't want to go stick yet. So you oh my God, they just tempo shot. Gee, what? What is it from? Guess it's just Airship tempo. That's literally it, yeah. The extra energy here do anything for us? We go to 6. I can't play. I'm playing stick like always, we think. So, no, and I need to be, of course, doing it like this as well. So I guess you just do this to make Carter bigger for the sake of priority, right? Oh, no. That's the stupidest thing I've ever said in my life. No, we need space for stick, obviously. Which it would be nice actually if agony hit. Maybe you just do this. Because you don't care about hope anyway. Yeah, I think it is actually this. Because I think we decided the agony counts. Stupidest thing I've ever said in my life, by the way. No. God, I'm so sick of Cosmic Ghost Rider, I could die. I could actually die. I'm so sick of him, dude. I'm so sick of Cosmic Ghost Rider. Let me do fun things. Let me do fun things, boss. I mean, if stick actually works like this, like we think, by the way, and goes to 7. Also, by the way, hope just held. Like, what the heck? If this actually busts for 7, which I don't, to me, it doesn't make sense that it would. I don't understand it. Because this is an after. Well, the on reveal is already resolved by the time agony goes off. So I don't really understand it personally, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, we're not going to find out left because that ain't winning. Well, hold up, dude. Brood is suddenly insane. Oh my god, this might just win anyway. Brood's insane, dude. It's 9 times 3. Actually, really 11 times 3. Like, this is actually... Stick's the best card in the game, guys. He buffed 7. It really did work. I don't know. I don't think it should work that way, but it does. So whatever. And hope holds too. I just keep winning with this deck, man. This is wild. This whole video is going to be crazy. I don't think I'm going to do it in order because I got some cool games I want to spotlight, but man... What a crazy run. All right, Storm Stick, man. The Stick Storm. The Storm Stick. Stick. Just say stick a lot. My toddler has a hard time pronouncing her S's. Like, she can say a million words, but she don't really say the S very well. So she kind of uses D as a replacement letter. She kind of says, dick. Pass me the dick. She's saying stick. Right. It's bad timing to start. I guess you play this here, right? I think that's fine. So you get where I'm going, right? Like if you're replacing the ST with a D, it's it's alarming to hear sometimes. I'll say. Oh my god, Carter is absolutely cracked with stick, but I need him to be... Yeah, actually, so this is weird, but I need him to be... I need him to be... I don't have time to put him as the 3rd card, you know what I mean? He needs to be behind Carter. So you want to do this and then play stick, but I guess actually... This doesn't work out for Galactus very well, but it works out for a Brood super well, actually. This could be really, really nuts for Brood still. So I think this is probably the move. It doesn't look quite as exciting, but probably the move. If you could get to 10 energy, that'd be nuts, but obviously that's not happening. Yeah, we'll just do Surfer early, and then we'll go stick plus whatever, maybe. Honestly, it may not even matter what. Literally any card I draw might be fine. We're gonna have the energy to play any of the 3 drops. Brood would be the home run, obviously, but it honestly just might not matter. It probably is Forge mid, probably just wins the game or whatever. Because this stick's gonna be a Kajillion power. So it's gonna be fine, right? Maverick on Captain Carter. Oh, suddenly it might matter. That is, I thought right might be a freebie, but it's looking a lot less like a freebie now. So if that's gonna be it's getting 16, so 21. I mean, I guess you're already winning. By the way, I do have priority. It's not totally insane to just play Galactus left, but I think it is a little insane. I'm already winning mid. Right is we're still going to be contesting right better than them, really, it looks like. Maybe not, because you don't know about surfers and stuff, but it looks pretty good. And then left, we're gonna farm up left too, so this should be fine. This should just win hard, I think. I would have a hard time imagining him covering everything, but Ascani can make crazy plays. So, you know, don't write him off because Ascani is a crazy card, right? I just don't know if they have the energy necessary to do anything super busted, and then covering 3 spots is also going to be really hard, right? Like, okay, that Brood probably seemed really strong, but in reality, you know, stick is OP. I'm actually on the stick is OP train. I was on the stick is the worst. I think I literally said stick is the worst card in Marvel Snap, and now I'm like, is stick actually the best card in Marvel Snap? Yeah, maybe so, dude. Stick is busted, dude. Stick is actually so insane, I think. Hey, I like the hand. They got a Punisher War Machine there, which is scary. That's certainly gonna go off. I think with Storm you don't go for Forge here, right? I think you just chill. It's kind of scary. I don't know. Part of me wishes this deck had magic, by the way. I feel like this deck actually has so much crazy point scaling that a magic might be worth it. Sometimes, you know, you're scared of magic because the symmetry is punishing, but this deck can do such silly things. I'm wondering, would it actually be right? New York is pretty cool because it lets you do really good Carter positioning in a spot, basically. Like, you know, you can hit a good Carter this way. My question is, like, am I going to have time for... Yeah, I think Ascani Maverick is still really, really good, right? Because you're going to have two cost Mavericks that are each going to be, like, 6 power or something, right? Shadow King. Oh, God. Thank God that didn't come down later. Terrifying for us. I think you go Ascani right. Ooh, Prodigy, too, man. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff happening here. 2/6 Maverick. Just thinking, like, you definitely want to play both of those on turn 5. I think my question is, like, am I going for Galactus? I think you're just going for Galactus, right? Stick would also be, like, broken with these Mavericks. Boy. God, we got options, dude. I mean, even like stick into Forge is actually a crazy play because you get to multiply these Mavericks like so many times. You know what I mean? And yes, that order, right? Like, we want the Forge to catch the stick buff. So basically, like, you're giving 12 power to stick, but then also giving that 12 power to Forge back on it. Like, I think I still like Galactus a little better here personally, but because, like, New York can't get that many more points, can it? I mean, famous last words, right? What do they move to New York, I wonder? Do you move a Debris to New York? Maybe you go left. Maybe you go left. Left Galactus. Yeah? I think it's worth a shot, man. I don't know. I could almost, like, see them moving the Martyr. And, like, I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. It's a really hard call. I think anywhere, honestly, even right's, like, not that crazy either, I don't think. No, that's too big. Dang, mid was the call, man. Really? I'm really surprised they didn't put any more power mid, man. That sucks. That's a tough one, man. I think it could have just gone any way, right? It's so hard to say. 20 power Galactus whiffs. Right just never felt like it was in the conversation for some reason. It seemed like they were happy with that. They wouldn't tinker with that. But between mid and left, it's a hard call. I mean, I guess if I think about Martyr a little bit, maybe there's some logic that they would want to support left so that Martyr, like, if she moved mid, it would help them. If she moved right, it would help them. It kind of makes sense to me, I guess. Quick reminder, these are the games where my mic wasn't working, but I wanted to include them anyway because they are so totally insane.